Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amar from University of Lampung. I would share a story titled "The Wind That Spoke Their Name." I hope you enjoy this story. There is a village the maps no longer bother to name, a dry, wind-bitten place where the earth had forgotten how to drink and the sky how to weep. The river that once braided through its edge, gone. Now, just a line of dust and bone-white stones. But the wind still passed through, and there was a boy, 12, maybe 13, who believed that the wind could speak. His name was Mosi. He said, "If you really listen, the wind whispers names of those who don't give up." His mother would laugh, but not with joy. "The wind doesn't talk, Mosi. It just moves on." But Mosi kept listening. Every evening, he'd walk to the edge of the village, where a twisted old tree still stood, roots clinging like fists to the dry earth. He'd lean his head against the bark and wait. Sometimes the wind was loud, tossing dust into his eyes. Sometimes it was nothing more than a breath. But Mosi believed it carried stories and names. Life in the village was shrinking. Wells ran dry, fields curled into themselves, the animals grew thin, and people grew quieter. One by one, neighbors left, strapping what little they had onto rusted motorbikes and donkey carts. A man muttered, "You can't grow dreams in sand." The elders gathered beneath the shade of a falling neem tree. They argued. "We must go," said one. "We wait another season," said another. "Wait for what?" "Rain," someone whispered, but no one believed. Then, one day, something happened. Mosi was sweeping the corner of the school. The classroom barely alive, its windows cracked, roof patched. There, half covered in dust and ants, he found a book, old, its spine cracked, the kind of book no one opens anymore. The title was faded, but inside, diagrams, wheels, rods, towers built by hands, spun by the wind. It's windmills. Mosi froze. He turned the pages slowly, saw one sketch of a wooden windmill lifting a bucket of water from deep below the ground, and he stared, as if the page had gone live. He whispered, "The wind can lift water?" He read it again, again. No glowing screen, no teacher to explain. Just the wonder of lines on a page and a spark of something older than doubt. The next morning, Mosi went to the trash heap. He found a rusted bike wheel, two bent rods, an old pot lid, a length of wire with teeth. Carried all to the dead tree where he used to listen, and he began to build. Not because he knew how, but because he couldn't not. From behind laundry lines and shuttered doors, people watched. What is the boy doing? He's lost his mind. Playing with trash while we starve? But Mosi didn't stop. He tried to shape the wheel into a blade. It snapped. He hammered a bolt. It slipped. He tied it with shoelace. It broke. His hands blistered. He fell. He bled. And still, he built. One day, a girl named Sophia came with a box of nails. She said, "You need better ones." Then a boy came with a plank of wood. Another brought string. They said nothing, but they stayed. Mossy smiled. The wind blew gently. And then, on a morning just like any other, the blades turned, slowly, creaking, moaning like something being bored. The wheel spun, the rope lifted, and the bucket rose from the pit. Water, clear, cold, real. One child screamed, another laughed. Mossy knelt, hands trembling. He dipped his fingers in and said, "The wind remembered." The elders came. They stared in silence. One old man asked, "Where did you learn this?" Mossy didn't look up. He simply said, "A book." Then he added, "And the wind." The windmill didn't end the drought, but it gave enough. Enough to plant beans, enough to cool a baby's forehead, enough for the village to believe just a little in staying. They built another, then three. And now, when the wind blows through that bridge, it doesn't just pass by. It spins, it lifts, it sinks. And maybe, if you stand there by the old tree where a boy once listened, you'll hear your name too. Because the wind remembers those who dreams with their hands.